Hi yogis, Aga here again. So today with a short video, we are aiming to correct a little bit forward folds and fix a little mistakes we make. Although, as you know, in yoga, they are not truly mistakes. They're just different approaches. So let's just look into it to make it easier. So let's look at the forward folds. Forward folds energetically are having very soothing effect on the mind. But in order to soothe the mind, they need to be done with some awareness. So let's look at standing forward fold. Normally what we do, because we aim to touch the floor, and sometimes shorter hands will not allow us to do that, or mobility will not help us to do that, we hinge from the upper back, rounding the shoulders, rounding lower back, and yes, we can touch the floor, but everything is rounded. But in yoga, we're aiming to create space, creating space and ease. So let's try a slightly different approach to this. Bend the knees just a little bit. Bring the fingertips where your legs meet the body. And then take an inhale, lengthen upwards. Exhale, send your hips a little bit back and aim to squeeze your fingers with your upper body. Squeeze your fingers with your upper body. Take a little moment. Now, when you have a good squeeze, release your hands to the floor. That means your knees might be bent. Chest is lifted, belly is lifted. Now exhale deeply. You can use your fingers, walking hands forward, and then gently pulling the fingers towards yourselves, tractioning lower back and shoulder area. Now, if you have flexibility, maybe gently imagining you want to lift your bum up, pressing the heels down. Now let's look at the neck here. If you're looking extensively forward, your neck will be aching pretty soon. Look down, slightly down ahead of you, as if you were a turtle trying to emerge from the shelf. Your neck is nice and long. To come out of it safely, bring the hands to your shins. Take an inhale here. Imagine heels are squeezing in, toes are trying to tear down. Maybe your hands walking a little further if you have gentle lower back. Push into your feet. Use the powers of your leg to come up all the way to standing, lifting up, reaching up. Let's do it again. Now exhaling, hinge from your hips. Your fingers are not between your body, but we're making the same movement. Knees are bent, chest hinge forward. Maybe you're gonna touch the ground. If you don't, no problem. Hands to your shins, and then push your shins into your hands ever so slightly. And just imagine that you're gonna lift your bum and press your feet. And might be minute movement, only experienced by you. If you want to relax in a shape, let the chin drop. Relax the neck. Maybe move your head a little bit from side to side. Or a little bit looking forward, but not so much. Then you're jamming your neck. Let's lift up. If you have strength, push into your feet, lift to 90 degrees. Squeeze the heels in, toes turning out in your head. Lift up. And then exhale, hands by your side. So hopefully this helped to move forward from standing. But let's look at this whilst we're sitting in L shape. That is quickly revealing what tightness is in the body. If you're sitting in your stick pose, Dandasana, and your tailbone is turning under, and you're kind of looking a little bit sad, that's probably there is a tightness in the body. Bend the knees a little bit, lift your heart. Feel yourself pressing your sitting bones, front of your sitting bones, and then bring the hands by your side. Now let's press the heels to the floor, lift your heart, and pull the heels energetically towards yourself. You're gonna almost sense the pelvis rotating forward a little bit, and then walk your hands a little forward. Use your legs, press the heels, pull the heels to yourself, 60% of your power or so. Chin a little bit tucked in, and then walk forward. Once you feel like, okay, this is my edge, I might relax a little bit. There will be a little roundness in your upper back and a lower back. That's not a deal breaker, but we don't want to stress. Gently keep pulling heels to yourself. Now, if you want this to be energetically soothing, then relax and forward and let the chin drop. Nothing will happen as long as you having your knees a little bit bent. Now you can imagine as well that you want to pull the heels outwards, creating your bum a little wider behind you, and this hopefully will help you fold forward. Now to lift off here, pull the heel to yourself intensively. Maybe use your hands to lift the chest and come up all the way to sitting. Take a little moment. Another little tip. Bring the hands to your belly. Take an inhale. Exhale, gently push, flesh of the belly, a little poach inside, and then hinge forward. And you will be going a little deeper. Again, we're searching for length. So if you're bringing your hands to your toes, that's great stuff. If you don't, wonderful. Lift your heart. Dig the heels in. Pull the heels a little bit to yourself. Sense what you feel in the body. If you're feeling it in your lower back, then you need to bend the knees a little bit more. If you're feeling it in the hamstrings, your calves, stay with the sensation, but don't overdo it. Keep breathing. Imagine that when the inhale comes in, it lengthens chest a little bit forward. And when exhalation comes in, and lets you move a little deeper, folding further into your forward fold. Breath in finds a space. Exhalation folds you a little bit more. Notice where you feel. Are you pressing still your heels? Maybe imagine just stretching them out sideways. And then lift halfway, make the spine happy. Lift all the way. And just always listen to your body. No sharp pain, intensity, enough for you to experience stretch, but not so intense that you can't breathe and your mind is going crazy. Practice with awareness and mindfulness.